Today we're going to talk about how we can make a beautiful fall arrangement. It's fall and we have some beautiful flowers that we can start to use, like our dahlias. So we were wanting to make an arrangement today with pumpkins. So we're going to use some material. We're going to use some palms here. We're going to use cinnamon basil. This is goldenrod, solidago. This is purple stock. These are garden zinnias. These are fall mums. These are cafe latte dahlias. And then a peaches and cream dahlia. And then these are some frilly sunflowers. You're going to go ahead and prepare your pumpkin by cutting the top out of it. You're going to go ahead and pull the inside, all of the seeds and the extra pulp out of it. It doesn't have to be perfectly shaped. You just want to have a nice firm pumpkin. As you can hear it, it's very firm. There's two methods that you can use. One method is either you can put a jar in there with water, or you can wet some wet foam and put that in our pumpkin. Today we're going to go ahead and just use a jar. That way we can for sure know that our flowers are going to stay a full week. We're going to go ahead and use our greenery. We're going to start with our base. So we want to go ahead and add our greenery to it. I'm going to use two longer pieces because I want it to really be drapey. The next component I'm going to use is going to go ahead and be my basil. I'm going to insert my basil and add this as my base. I want this to be my structure and be very secure on the very bottom of my base. Next, I'm going to add my linear component. I want to have this really nice bright yellow solidago. I want a tall piece towards the back. Just want to have a little bit of depth and volume to it. You can kind of see already we have a nice structure. We're going to now add our bright purple, and then this one we might have to go ahead and cut. You can take some clippers and snip it here. Again, I snipped right here, and I went ahead and made a cut. So we're going to add our length. We want a little bit of our drape coming out with our length. So you can see we have complementary colors. We're going to put it beside each other. We're going to go ahead and have some balance to our arrangement. Now, my mums have some foliage, and we don't want this extra leaves to be in our water. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those prior to putting them in my water vase. This is going to keep our water cleaner. I'm going to have a longer vase life with them. I like to use threes, as you see, 3s and 5s, so you can kind of see the balance of our arrangement. Now I want to add my zinnias. I'm going to give them a little bit towards the front of my arrangement. You can kind of see. And then now we can add our focals. Our focals are our dramatic piece. We want them to really fill in those holes that we have. You can see we have a nice form and shape to our arrangement. I'm going to add my dahlia right there. This is getting a little bit yellow, so I think I'm going to add one of my cream dahlias. You can kind of see towards the front, kind of see how it fills in this great hole. And then we can add either another sunflower up here to kind of give you some height to it, or we can add another dahlia. So you can kind of see our focals, our dramatic pieces we want to add to it. This one, since I want to add this sunflower down towards the front. You have to kind of pull things around, move it around, and shift it as you need to. We want to make sure we fill in all the way around the arrangement. If you happen to have it in the center of a table that everyone's going to be seated around. So you want to make sure that you have more in the back if you have to add it around as like more of a circular one. So you can see I have this beautiful fall arrangement that we use some of our fall elements and items out of our garden, like our zinnias this fall. So we want to make sure you have a great time having your fall gatherings. This is a perfect arrangement, pumpkin arrangement to take along when you're tailgating or doing any of your fall events. Enjoy your pumpkin, and hopefully you learned a little bit about fall arranging.